Hello, this is Magnum924 here, and I have a battle with the Maykar from the TPX chat. He also has a YouTube page. Now, let's get started. I've actually battled him like 4 times, and this is the first time I've ever beat him. So yeah, I was happy about that. Although it was really close. Okay, this was a mixed tier battle, I believe. Just no particular. Yeah. I'm the Gardevoir, and I start my Swampert. He's the Will-O-Wisp, which I wasn't very happy about. It drastically hurts my Swampert, but it's toxic as Gardevoir. Now, no, that's later. Sorry. I use Earthquake here, but he switches, hold on. I use Earthquake, but he switches into his Fortress, Sabotage, that's the name. And then I use Earthquake on it, it does basically nothing. And for my burn, I switch into my Arcanine. After leftovers. I've actually looked at his YouTube page. He's actually really good. Like, I don't know how I beat him. Cough. Anyway, Toxic Spikes. The good thing I have a Nidoking on this team. I always run into the problem of people setting up Toxic Spikes, and I do not like that move at all. So he switches into his Slowbro. And Flamethrower does more than I expected it to. Like, man, maybe a fourth. Actually, a little bit less than probably a little bit less than a fourth. I go into my Swampert just because he's the most useless thing. You can take any attack. But he goes for Toxic, but since I'm already burned, it doesn't work. This Slowbro apparently either has no special defense or no HP, because later in the battle, I basically destroy it with, like, one attack. Well, now I go into my Nidoking, because I couldn't go into Arcanine because you get Toxic poisoned due to Toxic Spikes. So I go into my Nidoking to get rid of the Toxic Spikes. He's Rapid Spin, I don't have Stealth Rock, so it doesn't really matter. And then he withdraws him, and I go for Earth Power. He goes into his Slowbro, and watch how much this Earth Power does. It does close to half damage. Like, I was surprised. I knew Slowbro had less special defense than Slowking, but I thought they had pretty high. So I was thinking, if that did that much, it was stabbed, and I'm pretty sure an Expert Belt Super Effective Thunderbolt has to kill it, and it does. So, I think next he has a Blissey. Yeah, it should have his Blissey next. And then I use Poison Jab. It poisons him. Actually does a lot. Like, more than I expected, even though they have no defense. But he just happened to be using aromatherapy this turn. Oh, I burn him again. I poison him again later. And Poison Jab. This Nidoking has the Rivalry ability, so I'm not sure if that lowers attack if I'm fighting a girl, but I can't really tell if I'm fighting a Blissey, so. I just know it raises attack if we're fighting a male. With a male. And now, oh, no, he's soft boiled. No, all those poison jabs for nothing. This video will go into 2 parts, just so you know. Because this battle's like 14-minute long. And I poisoned him there. I got the first item toss. I'm pretty sure now I switch into my... No, he switches out. Yeah, he switches out. I just go over another poison jab. Wait, that's what happened, right? Yeah, he switches out. Goes into his Hermes, his Crobat. When I poison jab it, it doesn't do that much. Although with the rivalry boost, I guess it did a decent amount. And then I use Thunderbolt here. I think he... Oh, yeah, he switches into his Electivire. That was set up. Now, that Electivire wreaks havoc on my team later, but not right now. Because I do something to it. Yeah, Thunderbolt, I gave it a speed boost. And then I said an Arcanine Dolores attack power. But, yeah, Stealth Rocks. I should have taken note of that earlier, and like, right now in the battle, because that'll come in, well, the fact that Stealth Rock goes before, Intimidate will be a factor will be a factor in a couple of turns. So I use Flamethrower. And I didn't even realize it had a Life Orb. I use Flamethrower, and it does a lot. It almost killed him. And he switches out into his Gardevoir. So he intimidates me, and I wanted to get out of there. No, I just go for Flame Meal. Why didn't I go for Crunch? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, burn. I burned him. I was just chanting, burn, burn. And I got it, wow. And he switches out, goes into his, that thing. I use Crunch. And, yeah, get a defense drop. And here, I believe I just switch out. No, I guess it's a Flame Wheel. I don't remember why. Maybe I was hoping for another burn or something. Hoping for another burn or something. And that did a lot. Oh yeah, I got a critical hit there. I guess that's why. Yeah. So now I switch into my Swampert. On my Swampert, he gets a critical hit. Brave Bird. Yeah. He's Brave Bird, he gets a critical hit on me. I guess that makes up for my critical hit on him last turn. So yeah, it's all good. It didn't really affect the battle any. He was gonna die. I was just gonna leave him to die anyway. I go into my No, I don't have a Crobat. I'm fighting Crobat. I go to my Raikou. And I'm assuming he thought I had Substitute on his Raikou or T-Wave or something. Because he's his taunt. Although I don't have Substitute. That's what most Raikou have, but I just don't like using moves like that. Oh, snap. Yeah, after Corvette died, I'm gonna... Yeah. So, there's still, like, 4 more minutes of this battle. So, I'm gonna do that in a second part. So, look out for the second part of my battle with Maykar. Rate, comment, subscribe, and bye.